Hey, it's JC. Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban lifestyle and jungle survival. One of the most popular videos on my channel currently is my take on the urban survival tin in a full-size Altoids tin. I think I had a couple of original ideas inside, so that video really took off and it's got a lot of traction. Now, if you haven't, do check out the updated version in the link in the card above or the description below. And head over to urbanknifeguy.com to get the free download for all the items inside the tin and even links on where to get it. Well, recently I've got my hands on a small Altoids tin. Now, these are almost impossible to find in this part of the world, in Southeast Asia, but someone from the US, California, sent some to me, so I'm very grateful for that. So thanks, Kevin, for sending me the tins. And I wanted to see, after all the years I've been building all these tins and kits, would I be able to build a substantial tin for urban survival in such a small container? Now, I'm being realistic. For true survival, there's no way you could prep in such a small container, even with something like that. But it can help your chances. So let's say at least for urban emergencies and maybe veering onto survival. So let's cut to the chase and I'll share with you what I put inside. And I was actually quite impressed how many items I could fit inside, and I think all the items are actually pretty valuable in an emergency or mini survival situation. Right, so this is a small Altoids tin. It is literally, I think, about half the size of a full tin, in fact smaller than half the size. But I've put a Ranger band on it. Ranger band, of course, strong elastic band, which is the inner tubing of bicycle tires. You can use it as cordage, use it to hold something together, or you can even use it as a fire extender if needed. All right, let's have a look inside. You can see even without the Ranger band, it's still closed shut. So it's not like I stuffed it, although it's really full, as you'll see in just a bit. So everything is also generally neatly arranged. When I design the tins or the contents of the tins, I'm always quite particular in how they stack together and fit together to maximize the space. I don't just throw things inside. And as a result, everything is also very tight and compact, so no shaking or rattle. Well, first thing you'll notice, of course, I've got some match striking material over here, so that's hot glued onto the inside of the tin. And let's just take things out. I've got some pre-threaded needle with thread inside the straw, so that keeps it all together and doesn't get tangled out. I've got more cordage in the form of Kevlar thread, and I have 1 meter here, which is coiled up. A paper clip, safety pin, a candle, and this is the trick candle, which doesn't blow out so easily because there's, like, I believe, gunpowder infused in the wick. A survival whistle. Oh, okay, it's just a whistle, but this is a titanium night core whistle, very strong and very loud. Very important in an urban situation. If you meet a disaster, disruption, or some kind of attack, and you're trapped and you need to call for attention, then you definitely want to use a whistle instead of just shouting all the time. I do have a small blade inside. Now, most of us would carry a Swiss Army knife or a dedicated folder, or even a multi-tool, but I thought a small knife inside, so this is really just like a razor. It is very sharp. I mean, don't expect to cut through hard objects, but you could definitely cut cordage. You could even slither wood shavings if you really need. But just some kind of a cutting tool, I think, is important in any kind of emergency or survival container. I've got 2 matches. These are strike anywhere matches, and they are waterproof. Sorry, I don't believe they're strike anywhere, but they are waterproof matches, and you can strike them on that surface over there. A mini glow stick. This is a mainstay in all my kits because it's so small, but you break it, it glows for 12 hours and it's pretty bright. So that's really awesome. Always recommend to have that in a kit. I've got a pair of tweezers from a Swiss Army knife, again to take out stings maybe, or just to, if you ever need to grab something, maybe you're diffusing a bomb and you need to grab a wire. There you have tweezers for you. A cable tie, single cable tie that can become useful. Now we come to a bit of a first aid. There's some antiseptic cream in a straw all sealed up. We've got an alcohol swab over here, a band 8. This is a fairly large one, and I find that Hansa Plus actually has good ones when it comes to keeping on when you sweat a lot or get wet. And finally, inside I have some duct tape. So what I did was take some duct tape, or in this case gaffer's tape. I have a plastic card inside, which is basically those disposable plastic ID cards. I cut it to shape, and then I've put about, I believe, 1.5 feet of duct tape here. Again, can be used for many things, whether it's patching things up, or it can be used as a fire extender as well. And that's quite a lot of things, as you can see inside, but all fitting compactly in this tiny mini Altoids tin. So what do you think of this survival tin? Again, survival used loosely. Do you think I managed to pack a lot of things inside? And do you think they're relevant for an emergency? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.